Hey, what's happening guys? It's Bharat Nagpal for iGandroid.in, and today we're going to be unboxing and taking a quick look at the new Motorola Moto 360 Generation 2 or the 2015 edition. Now this device, the one that we are looking at, is the 46mm, which is the largest size. And in India, it's been priced for around 23,999 on the box. It's available for slightly lower when you finally buy it on Flipkart. Now, there are a couple of cool things about the new generation of Moto 360 that sort of improve upon the previous gen. So I'm going to quickly get this box open. I guess I won't need my knife for this one. Get the first thing out of the box, that is the Moto 360. I also like the way they packaged the new Moto 360. Slightly different packaging, looks a lot better, slightly higher quality than the previous generation one. I'm going to put the watch to the side. Inside the box, you'll also get the wireless charging dock, a USB to micro USB cable, the USB wall charger. Now, the wall charger is really cool because it has two USB plugs, so you can plug in a smartphone. You don't need to consume all your wall outlets for your smartwatch as well as your smartphone. And then you get the documentation that's also inside the box. Now, the new generation of Motorola Moto 360 comes in a bunch of sizes. The men 42mm, the women's 42mm, and the men's 46mm, which is the one we are looking at. Now, this one has a 1.56 inch display, which has a 233 pixel per inch pixel density, which means that the resolution is about 360 into 330, because the bottom bit is taken by a black band, which also houses all the network antenna, etc. You can see the heart rate monitor over there and this new style strap that is easier to put on thanks to this little spring-loaded pin that they include on the back of the strap, so you can change your straps easily. The display, like I said, has Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on the front. On the inside is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 with 1.2 GHz on quad cores. Which is quite interesting because most phones also nowadays still come with this processor. You also get the Adreno 305 GPU, which is at 450 megahertz. For sensors, you have a bunch of things in this one. You have an accelerometer, an ambient light sensor, a gyroscope, and a haptic engine, which means that you get some vibration from the device as well. You have 4 GB of internal storage along with 512 MB of RAM, which is more than enough for a smartwatch. And you have dual microphones on this one. So one for noise cancellation, one for capturing your audio. So really good audio quality will go through to the other side, especially when you're doing tasks like asking Google what the time is, because you can't look at your watch. Now for battery, you have two different sorts of battery life. So for the 42mm, you get 300 milliamp hours, which gives you approximately 1.5 days of use with the ambient off and about a full day with the ambient on. And with the 46mm, you get 400 milliamp hours, which gives you about 2 days with the ambient off, but still gives you about a day with the ambient on. Now, which is great. Now, if you look at the internals, you're also looking at a newer version of Android Wear, which will come preloaded on your smartwatches. You can see that the interface is really fast and responsive. And one of the coolest things is that now, thanks to the fact that Android Wear is available on iPhone as well, you can download the Android Wear app as well as the Moto Connect app and sort of get your smartwatch going. The smartwatch feels slightly more premium than the previous generation one because of the simple fact that it feels slightly heavier. Also the fact that the new one I'm looking at has a metal strap versus the previous one which had a leather strap, which might be a little bit of a difference because of the weight in the straps. But the newer one is slightly more premium. The button for interaction is located at a slightly more convenient location. And overall, the design and the look of the new smartwatch is much, much better. The Moto Sports Watch has not been launched, and we don't know if you're going to be looking at it anytime soon. We saw it at IFA in Berlin, but it looks like we won't be able to look at it in India, or when it will launch in India is currently unknown. Pricing starts much lower for the 42mm women's edition, and the straps and variants will vary. You have a all-metal 42mm and an all-metal 46mm, and then you have a bunch of options with leather straps. So as always, if you have any questions, do drop them in the comment section below. We'll try and get them covered up in the next video. And until I see you next time, guys, make sure you hit us up on iGandroid.in, catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Thank you guys for watching.